Welcome to the He's Got Issues Marvel Comics Edition number 8. I'm John Cooney here to preview new Marvel Comics being released April 10th, 2013, beginning alphabetically with Age of Ultron number 5. The superhero survivors of the Ultron devastation follow a trail to the Savage Land in the hopes of finding a way to survive or turn the tide of this Ultron apocalypse. But with half the Marvel heroes dead, what chance do the survivors have? The choice that will forever change the course of Marvel history. Next, we've got Alpha Big Time number 3 of 5. A killer is on the loose that Alpha created, but the high school hero has a bigger threat, dating. The defining moment of the greatest superhero to ever exist ever is here, thanks to Josh Fialkov and Nuno Plati. We've got Avengers number 9, New Universe. Watch as the most dangerous weapon in the universe is unleashed. Two universal systems collide. What good is a white event if it only leads to the destruction of the planet it was meant to transform? We've got Avengers Arena number 7, all about arcade. How did the former Punchline become a sadistic scene stealer? Find out in this standalone shocker. It's 2 chances in 1 month to discover why iFanboy calls Avengers Arena, quote, a ton of fun, close quote, and IGN promises that, quote, you will be convinced that the series has taken the kid gloves off, close quote. Next, we've got Avengers Assemble number 14 AU. Black Widow heads back to her old stomping grounds of San Francisco for coffee, old friends, and the end of the world as we know it. The Age of Ultron is here, and nobody's getting out in one piece. We've got Avenging Spider-Man number 19. Spider-Man is Dr. Octopus. There. Now that we've got that off our chests, the mysterious being known as Sleepwalker stalks Spider-Man in the waking world, while something far more horrible has invaded his dreams. And what nightmare will Superior Spider-Man's dreams unleash on the world? Next, we've got Fantastic Four number 6. The Fantastic Four travel back to the literal dawn of time to witness the Big Bang. To their surprise, they're not alone. We've also got Fearless Defenders number 3. Warrior Woman joins the Defenders. Who is she, and why is she back from the dead? Plus a city of silent superheroes, and Defenders vs. Doom Maidens. We've got Hawkeye number 9, More Ladies, More Problems, featuring the girlfriend, the work wife, and the ex-wife. Plus the tracksuits are back and aim to kill. Good luck, Hawkeye. We've got Marvel Superheroes number 8. Marvel Superheroes magazine invites families to bring home the mighty Marvel Universe. We've got Marvel Universe, The Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, number 13. The Avengers assemble to face down Doom. On a case with special guest stars, the Fantastic Four, Avengers Mansion becomes a target of the diabolical Dr. Doom and his minions. The hit Disney XD show bursts off the screen and into your hands as Earth's Mightiest Heroes take their most drastic stand. Next, we've got Secret Avengers, number 3, Arlington. The High Council of AIM launches their first attack, with Quake and Nick Fury caught in the crosshairs. Learn the deadly secret of the new Iron Patriot. And we've got Secret Service number 6 of 6, The Conspiracy Revealed. Gary and Jack begin to learn what's behind the celebrity kidnappings they've been investigating, but that knowledge comes at a price. A raid on Mount Everest begins, the clock is ticking, and the web is beginning to unravel. But who can be trusted when so many prominent figures seem to be involved? It all comes down to this moment, brought to you by legendary creators Mark Millar, Dave Gibbons, and Matthew Vaughn. Next, we've got Thor God of Thunder number 7, God Bomb Part 1 of 5. Somewhere at the end of time, all the gods of the universe are enslaved, working to build a machine that will forever change the face of creation. What is the God Bomb? And what can Thor, the last free god in all the cosmos, do to stop it? We've also got Ultimate Comics The Ultimates number 23, Reconstruction continues. The West Coast Ultimates strike the United States. The titanic new team shakes up the Ultimate Universe. Can the Ultimates stop this powerful threat? Next, we've got Ultron number 1 AU. Ultron took over the world. Ultron killed the heroes. Ultron is your father? When you're Victor Mancha, Android Teen Runaway, Daddy Issues doesn't quite cover it. And we've got Uncanny Avengers number 6, The Apocalypse Twins Part 1. New regular artist David Acuna joins just in time for Thor vs. Apocalypse in the 11th century. Wait until you see these two titans first meeting in first battle. The Avengers' ancestors are being hunted, and only a young Thor can save his future companions. And with Rama Tut and Kang pulling the strings, you know nothing good can come from any of it. The future begins in the past. This is it. The future of the all-new, all-different Uncanny Avengers begins here, and the effects will reverberate across the Marvel Universe for years to come. We've got Uncanny X-Men number 4. How is Magic the only one of the Phoenix Five to come out of the experience unscathed? and there's something strange going on with one of the other members of the Uncanny X-Men. Next, we've got Wolverine number 2, Hunting Season Part 2. Wolverine has to track down a boy on a rampage before he does the unthinkable. And we've got X-Treme X-Men number 13, Part 4 of X-Termination, final issue. With the rift into the Age of Apocalypse widening, the only chance might be to step into the void, but at what cost? Kid Nightcrawler makes the ultimate sacrifice. Out in trades this week, we've got Avengers vs. X-Men versus trade paperback. The Avengers vs. X-Men event spills over into the all-action AVX Versus, offering extended blow-by-blow accounts of fan-favorite matchups as chronicled by an incredible array of comic book talent. It's the ultimate grudge match as Thing grapples with Namor, sparks fly as Iron Man clashes with Magneto, love hurts as Black Panther battles Storm, explosive energies meet Unbreakable Shield as Gambit faces Captain America, chaos erupts as Hope butts heads with the Scarlet Witch. Thrilled to these bouts and more, served up by a titanic tag team of Marvel's biggest writers and artists. It's Avengers vs. X-Men, enough said. Plus, the X-Babies face the A-Babies in the tie-in to end all tie-ins. Collects AVX Versus number 1 through 6 and A-Babies vs. X-Babies number 1. Next, we've got Captain America by Ed Brubaker, Volume 3 trade paperback, A New Scourge on the Hunt. They entered the Witness Protection Program in the hopes of leading new lives. Now their pasts are catching up with them. As the body count rises, Captain America must contend with a vicious new killer wearing the demonic visage of his old enemy. For Cap, the only thing tougher than taking down the new Scourge will be learning his identity. Plus, a classic Cap tale featuring the villainy of the Power Broker. Next, we've got Essential Iron Man Volume 5 trade paperback. Iron Man battles Dr. Spectrum, but was the secret behind the villain's power prism. Then, as Happy Hogan and Pepper Potts' rocky relationship hits a turning point, the Mandarin returns and takes on the Yellow Claw. What is the Golden Globe, and why are so many villains battling for it? And what does it have to do with the mysterious Black Llama? Plus, when the Red Ghost Super 8s kidnap Tony, Happy must fill in as Iron Man. But when Happy collapses, the extreme measures taken to cure him will transform him into the monstrous freak once again, and this time Happy may not survive. Also featuring the threats of Whiplash, Crimson Dynamo, MODOK, Mad Thinker, and Blizzard, and Iron Man attends Comic-Con. Collects Iron Man number 62 through 75, 77 to 87, and annual number 3. Next, we've got Fantastic Four Volume 1, New Departures, New Arrivals trade paperback. We have seen the future, and it'll be fantastic. When Reed and Sue decide the family needs to relax, they take Ben, Johnny, and the kids on a year-long vacation through all of infinite time and space. And in the absence of Marvel's first family, a hand-picked substitute FF, Ant-Man, Medusa, She-Hulk, and the new Miss Thing stand ready to guard the Earth for the 4 minutes the Fantastic Four will be gone. What could possibly go wrong? Find out now as Reed Richards struggles to hide his true motivations. Someone starts having second thoughts already. A classic Fantastic Four supervillain takes aim at the new FF, and the Future Foundation reacts to their mentor's replacements. Collecting Fantastic Four number 1 through 3, FF number 1 and 2, and material from Point 1 Volume 2. Next, we've got Marvel Universe Iron Man Digest trade paperback, all ages action starring Iron Man. What terrible secret compels billionaire inventor Tony Stark to become the Golden Avenger? And what happens when Iron Man meets his Russian counterpart, the Titanium Man? Plus, when the Mandarin seeks the key to immortality, Iron Man teams up with Spider-Man, Ant-Man, and the Hulk to stop him. Iron Man and Nova must find a way to work together to defeat the Red Ghost and his Super Apes. And Spymaster, Jolt, Plant Man, and Blacklash join forces to destroy Iron Man in the most evil plan ever conceived by Tony's secretary Pepper Potts? Collects Marvel Adventures Iron Man number 1, Free Comic Book Day 2008, Marvel Adventures, Free Comic Book Day 2010, Iron Man Supernova, Iron Man Golden Avenger number 1, and material from Free Comic Book Day 2007, Marvel Adventures. We've got Oz Road to Oz hardcover. Dorothy and Toto are off on another fantastic adventure. When dusty Kansas roads suddenly turn into magic highways, it's a safe bet one of them is the road to Oz. Dorothy's new companions are strange. A homeless man with a magic magnet and a child named Button Bright, transformed magically by the king of the talking foxes. Who will get an invitation to the most lavish celebration ever known, the birthday party of Ozma of Oz? And how will Dorothy and the Shaggy Man get through the deadly dessert when the cannibalistic Scoodlers want to cook them for soup? Johnny Dewitt has an idea, and if he's right, they all might just survive and learn the origin of the road to Oz. Eric Shanower and Scotty Young deliver another Oz adaptation that's an instant classic. Collects Road to Oz number 1 through 6. Next, we've got Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot, the complete collection trade paperback. After the Guardians of the Galaxy disbanded, Rocket Raccoon settled into a quiet life with a steady job in a mailroom. But when a killer clown made of sentient wood attacks him at work, the trigger-fingered and quick-witted hero must journey to Planet X, home of his old buddy Groot, the giant tree creature, in search of answers. The Cosmic Dream Team is reunited at last. Then Mojo, bloated entertainment mogul of the Mojoverse, battles Rocket Raccoon and Groot on stage. It's a high-stakes, campy cosmic free-for-all, plus get caught up on the early adventures of Rocket and Groot. Collects Incredible Hulk number 271, Rocket Raccoon number 1 through 4, and material from Tales to Astonish number 13, Marvel Previews number 7, Annihilators 1 through 4, and Annihilators Earthfall 1 through 4. We've also got Uncanny X-Force Volume 6, Final Execution Volume 1 trade paperback, The End of X-Force. The secret mutant hit squad has fallen to its lowest point. Its members have sacrificed much, and 2 have left the team. It's a terrible time for the new, deadlier-than-ever Brotherhood of Evil Mutants to strike at X-Force's heart. This is a brotherhood like none before. Each member, each attack has been designed specifically to hurt X-Force in the worst way possible, by a mastermind who knows all of X-Force's weaknesses. Collects Uncanny X-Force number 25 to 29. We've got Wolverine Covenant trade paperback, Martial Arts, Super Science, and Sorcery. How is Wolverine connected to the secret society known as the Covenant? As Logan battles the murderous lion in a no-holds-barred kung fu throwdown, Melita uncovers the Covenant's secrets. Who is the Dreaming Maiden, and why does the mysterious Covenant want her dead? Wolverine teams with monster hunter Elsa Bloodstone and discovers the floating castle. But with the Covenant hot on their trail, can Wolverine keep the Dreaming Maiden alive, or is she too dangerous to be saved? As Logan faces nightmares both while asleep and while awake, Melita makes a discovery that will change Wolverine and her forever. Collects Wolverine number 314 to 317. And last, we've got X-Men Reckless Abandonment trade paperback. The X-Men meet the last living proto-mutant, but in the aftermath, Storm's leadership is called into question, and the Storm-Cyclops divide widens as the team starts to unravel. A new member joins Storm's squad, but whose side are they really on? And Colossus has his own agenda, but will he leave the team to pursue it? Then, it's action, adventure, and romance when Domino teams up with Daredevil to take down Armitage. But whose side will Domino take in the end? And finally, what happens to a team when they lose the trust that binds them? At the end of one era, Storm puts a squad together to search for the start of the next. But how do Angel, Iceman, Chamber, and Pixie feel about the direction in which the X-Men are heading? Collects X-Men number 36 to 41. Okay, so that's it for Marvel this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the DC and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.